Okay, so photography, here we are. Um, so a couple of starters. Hold on a second. There we go. Okay. Sound. Okay, so uh, photography, and it is October 21st. A couple changes, things that I'm going to talk about real quick. The new Quizzy format. So the new Quizzy format, as it's coming out, you got two shots at it, folks. Two shots, meaning you could take it twice, I think, once I assign it. Now, this is just to encourage that you watch the live stream. If you can't make the live stream during our live performance from 10 to 11, then within 6 hours it's posted onto the YouTube site. So we got a couple of viewers jumping in. So it'll be posted onto the YouTube site within about 6 hours. It just depends on YouTube and their volume. Okay, so two chances to take the Quizzy. Now the answers are right in here, or they will be. And I'll explain that in a moment. So how live stream works, you can at any time jump in on the live chat over here, and if you can't live chat, you don't want to live chat, no problem. You can email me. I have my email open, and I can check that during the live stream and get information back to you. Another way that the live stream works, I set aside an hour from 10 to 11 just for photography. So if you have questions for an hour, I will sit here and answer all those questions and comments. And but if I'm done with the presentation for the week and there's no comments or questions after a couple of minutes, then I'm going to close it down and do something else. So another thing to talk about, the live stream. This is where I do all the presenting from you to me for the next week. So it kind of gives you an idea of maybe where we are right now and then what we're getting into. Cameras, if you still have your camera out, or if even worse, if you haven't picked it up yet, if you still have it out, bring it back, shoot the photos, bring it back. If you haven't shot the photos yet, you got to get them back here by Monday, which is the 26th, October 26th, because next week we're going to start developing all the remote students film. And once I get the remote students film, I can actually show you what your negatives look like. But until then, you're kind of in limbo. Okay, so there's a video. It's on that computer over there, and it's translating. It is saving. And what I will do, let me switch cameras real quick. So what I will do by the end of the day, it's just not up there right now, is it will be on our website. So here's the main website that you go to, and it looks like this. Okay, and obviously you found it because you clicked on the Wednesday live stream link. But we're going to go to photography, and to explain the weeks. Now we are actually in week 7 right now, but being the fact that we're only 60 minutes a week compared to our 200 minutes a week, we are off a little bit on the schedule. So let's see, virtual darkroom for those at home that can't get into our darkroom here. You can always click on that, and it's a really nice little animation of kind of how the darkroom works. There is our last live stream, And here's the assignment if you couldn't remember, you can't remember exactly what you're shooting pictures of. There's 12 total. There it says 12 on the exposures, or 12 pictures. And 6 of them are right here that are assigned. So plants, architecture, detail, landscape, still life, shadow, and a portrait. And then there's 6 choice. Shoot all of them. Okay, if you shoot 2 and you return the camera, well, you're only going to have 2 photos for the rest of the semester. You want to have all 12. That way we have a choice between some of the pictures. Maybe some won't come out at all. Some are just better than others. But we've got to see exactly how the rest of the semester works as far as timing. But in the past, we had at least 6 prints made and graded by the end of the semester. So that's the camera. All right, let's get on with this. There's a little darkroom procedure, a little video. Here's the making of the test strip, how that works. It's stuck on my thing. 5, 10, 15, 20 seconds. So this is what we've been doing in class this week. We've made test strips, and those are the clues that we need to figure out the very best time for the print. Here's another animation that shows the virtual darkroom making prints. This is the rule of thirds, okay, examples of the rule of thirds. And that is going to be our next digital assignment coming up that I will post before the weekend. And you're going to shoot a series of photos. I think it's just 3, okay, rule of thirds, 3 photos. So 3 photos that use the rule of thirds. Okay, so if I divide up your picture composition into these 9 parts, like tic-tac-toe, what we're looking for is in one section here, the line going through it, where our focus is. This is all extra material, the kind of the negative space. Our focus should be at the cross, okay? So, I mean, that's roughly it. But this is all the negative space. Here's our subject, okay? And so the idea of the rule of thirds applies. And I'll have a link that explains that a little bit more. Write down here what I want to have, which I don't have right now because I'm waiting for this video to save. I thought it was going to do it in time, but currently our internet is running a little slow. I promise it's not me. Okay. All right. Going back. I updated it. Sometimes this is when you do so much, sometimes you end up doing the same thing a second time. Okay, so I already did the part. All the way at the bottom, after making the test strip and working in the darkroom and talking about the rule of thirds, right down here, there's going to be a link. As soon as I leave this, there'll be a link here, and it will show you the developing process all the way through. So what I did is I put a GoPro on my head. I was so excited to show you this stuff today, and it's not ready. It's ready, but it's not here. So I put a GoPro on my head and did the whole procedure from getting the film off of the reel to... Why doesn't it show this down here? This is being really weird. From getting the film off of the reel and into the tank in total darkness, we kind of simulated that part, and then we went and shows the chemicals that we develop all the way through, and then getting the negatives, and then we added a part in there where we went back into the darkroom, and it shows in the video how to make test strip, how to develop the print. And so for remote students, everything that we've done this last week and this week will be in this video at the bottom. There we go. Now to update it. That was so weird. Okay, so right below the picture of the little girl and the young woman here will be the link of the movie as soon as I leave you. hopefully it's done at the other computer on the other side of the room. Let me go back to me for a moment. So that will be down. Ooh, that will be down at the bottom, and then you can watch it. Now, why would you watch it? Basically, it will have all of the answers to the Quizziz. So you could open up the video right next to the Quizziz, and you can pretty much copy the answers from here to here. Why would I do that? I'm doing that really just to get you to watch this, okay, to watch the live stream. Okay, so you don't even have to watch it live, but it does give us a chance to live chat or answer questions on email if you need help or clarification. So that video will be there probably by 11 o'clock. Okay, definitely by noon, and that'll be up and ready to go. Side notes, I'm just looking at my notes here before I leave you and go and try to get this video set up. And the answers will come right up on the screen. They'll be in text, like an iMovie, where they'll come right up during the part where I'm actually demonstrating it. So, complete side note, if anybody here is interested in Media Arts Club, if you go to the main website, come on now. We scroll all the way down to the bottom, and there's Media Arts Club. We're going to try our first meet this weekend on Sunday, and we might change up the times, excuse me, but we're going to try it on Sunday. See, that says Tuesday. Yeah, websites, go figure. So I'll fix that right when we're doing this. If you never worked with Google Sites, it is pretty cool that you could jump in real quick as I'm talking here and fix any errors during it, but this would be Sunday. All right, so Sunday, October 25th, 1 o'clock. If you're interested, awesome. Just email me. I will add you to the list, and then on Sunday I will send out a Google Meet invitation. And this week what we're going to do, it kind of came up in our last Google, live stream. We're going to do cosplay and special effects, and basically what I'm going to do is just present some ideas about how to make makeup special effects for really not much money with things that you just have around the house. And we'll talk a little bit about cosplay and going to conventions. And so it's just kind of fun until we can get back together again and have live meetings. So I'm going back to live stream. So I don't have anybody live chatting right now. I'm checking my email, and nobody is on there right now asking questions. Grades. So the grades right now, those in school, hybrid students. So we'll be getting grades for the test strip. You'll be getting grades for the contact sheet. You'll be getting grades for the test strip again, for the print, and the grade for the print. So those will be 4 grades that we will have in by the 30th of October, including 4 grades for, no, not 4 grades, including a grade for the digital assignment. So that'll be a total of 5 for hybrid students right now. I'll get to remote in just a second. So test strip, a campus shoot, no, 5 grades. Test strip, contact sheet, that's a photograph of all of your negatives, a test strip and the print, and then the digital photos, so that'll be 5 grades. Remote students, right now, and the Quizziz, that's actually 6. Remote students don't have a darkroom at home, so part of that grading, the test strip and the contact sheet, will be outlines, okay, from the textbook, and I will assign that on Google Classroom if I haven't already. And and then outlines for the test strip and the print, and then the digital that we'll be able to do at home, and the Quizziz that we'll be able to do at home. So there's the set of grades that will be due by next Friday, which is October 30th. Okay, Quizziz, test strip, contact sheet, test strip, print, digital photos. All right, but I will send a reminder out for those, the actual assignments on Google Classroom by the end of today. Let me make a note of that right now. So photo. Okay, I'm going to stick around for one more minute unless anybody has comments in the live chat or email, which I'll check just in a second. And I will go put that video on there, I hope, right now. Quiz. Okay. You know, while you're there, let me just check. Yeah, the conversion's set. It's set for 31 more minutes, which means it's going to take probably another half hour to get it on Google Drive, and then a little bit of time to actually post it. So check around noon, okay? And let me just review real quick where it's going to be. The video will be right at the bottom, right under the rule of thirds area. Okay, so I'm going to sum this. Oh wait, you know, I said I was going to put a link for rule of thirds. I already did. Sometimes over planning is super confusing because you get here and you're ready to do it and then you've already done it. So description: in photography, the rule of thirds is a type of composition in which an image is divided evenly into thirds, both horizontally and vertically, and the subject of the image is placed at the intersection of those dividing lines or along one of the lines itself. So there's examples on our website and there's examples here. Okay, but that is going to be an assignment for 3 photos coming up this weekend. Okay, so for the live streaming today, I'm just checking to see if anybody's got any questions, which I don't think we do. Okay, so I'm summing this one up. I know it's quick, it's 21 minutes, but no one has questions, and I've got to go get that video on here for you to do the Quizziz. All right, bye-bye.